Hi, welcome to Ark. Here are some quick tips to help you get started. When you first start out in Ark, you have nothing and you need to gather resources. Gathering resources in Ark is really easy. You start gathering the resources by punching a tree or finding the resources on the ground everywhere around you. When you're punching a tree, you'll gather two resources, thatch and wood. The wood can be used to build tools early on. When you walk around in Ark, you'll see plants and stones laying everywhere. You can gather these resources by pressing the E key. If you keep E pressed, you gather the complete plant. If you tap it once, you can gather one resource. This is really handy because if you don't gather the whole plant, it'll refresh quicker. When you've gathered enough resources by hand, it's time to build your first tool. The first tool you can make is the stone pick. Keep your mouse over the icon of the stone pick to see the resources you need. If you don't have enough resources, gather some more. If you have enough resources, double click the icon and it will start crafting the stone pick. When you've crafted the stone pick, return to the inventory menu and drag the stone pick you've created to your menu bar on the bottom. Gathering resources has just become a lot easier. If you go to a tree now, you will see that you will get a lot of thatch and a lot less wood. If you want more wood, you'll need a stone hatchet. To get the hatchet, you need flint. To get flint, you'll need to find a stone. When you hit the stone with your new tool, you'll see that you get flint and that you get stone. With the flint, it's now possible to build a hatchet. After you've built the hatchet, you can now use it to gather your resources. The hatchet and the pick gather different type of resources from the same material. Besides the pick and the hatchet, you will also want to build the campfire and the torch. The torch is very handy at night when it's very hard to see, and the campfire is used to create food. Killing dodos is the easiest way to get meat. Place the meat in the campfire by pressing E when you're facing the campfire. This will result in cooked meat. If you keep the meat too long on yourself, it will be spoiled. Spoiled meat is handy to tame other animals later on in the game and to build narcotics. When you got food, fire and a torch, make some clothes. After you've made the clothing, you need a house, but that's for another video.